We're here with Ben, creator of High Strangeness. This game has been cooking for a long time. It's so great to see it keep coming back bigger and better. So tell us about High Strangeness.
Well, High Strangeness is a 12-bit adventure. So basically, you get the ability to switch between 8 and 16-bit worlds. And those two worlds are inspired by those console generations, the 8 and 16-bit games of yesteryear. Sure. And the 8-bit world, you move in 4 directions. You got a pokey jab attack. And in the 16-bit world, it's more like Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, Link to the Past. You have more freedom of movement. You can run around. You can do combo attacks. Sure. And you get the ability to switch between these two worlds mid-combat at will.
Is there any downside to being in the more detailed version of the world? Because I always felt stronger there, but there's almost always a downside to anything that seems like it's purely good on the surface.
Yeah, your enemies have the same generational differences that you do. So in the 16-bit world, they're more powerful as well. So, like for example, we have some enemies that spit fireballs at you. In the 16-bit mode, they can just target you directly. Pew, pew, pew. In 8-bit world, they can only shoot at set increments. So
you're limited, but they're limited, and you can deal with those limitations to simplify the difficulty you have. But at the same time, 16-bit world, so much more you can do. That sense of freedom, pretty tempting to enter that world. And how do you enter that world of 16-bit?
Well, actually, you get a crystal skull, red crystal skull, that gives you the ability to switch between these two dimensions at will. You just hold it up, and it does a Mode 7 effect, and you switch between one dimension and the other.
Awesome. And what is the storyline of the game?
It starts off shrouded in mystery. You wake up in your house to find these shadowy phantom guys that are harassing you and your cat. So,
and your cat? Why are they so mean to the cat?
Well, more gets revealed along the way.
Sure. But it takes place in a semi-real world environment, like looks like he's in a record store right now. You go to a school, but there's more than meets the eye to reality. It almost gave me a little bit of John Dies at the End feel. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you basically, when you can switch between the abilities, it's actually revealed to you by your cat. He can talk, so he knows more about the world than you do, and he's actually kind of a smartass. So
what's the cat's name?
Abydos. So yeah, I mean, you get the ability to switch between the worlds, and High Strangeness itself is the term for the euphoria and strangeness that happens to you when you're exposed to paranormal events.
Interesting. Like the Crystal Skull, very paranormal. What is the plan for the release of the game from here? When and where?
Well, you were actually talking before about how we've been in development for a while.
Yeah.
We were actually the first game to ever get kickstarted back in 2009.
What?
So we've been in development for almost 5 years, but a year and a half ago at MagFest was the first time we ever showed it to anybody outside of our development team. So showing it to people and seeing them be passionate about it and love the game has really inspired us, and it made the project real. And since then, we've been crunching that year and a half, like working all night on it. And we're almost done with it. We got, with the help of Midnight City, we've got all of the art almost done. We got all of the levels and puzzles done, and we're polishing it up, and we are going to be releasing on Steam and consoles. We've been greenlit on Steam, which is awesome, especially since it's really hard as a retro game to get on there. But so we've been greenlit, and we're going to release later this year, so we're super excited.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ben. Good luck with the thing. It's going to go good. Can't wait to play it. Can I have one later? He's so mean to me.